Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. So in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a wireless microphone that's pretty well designed for the Osmo Pocket 3. Now it can be used with other products as well, such as tablets, laptops, smartphones, but it's primarily designed for the Pocket 3. This is a 2.4 gigahertz wireless microphone, and it is kind of interesting. Now this isn't so much of a review but more of a demonstration. We're going to go over some of the features. We're going to do some audio samples. And that way, if you're doing some research to see what microphone is right for you, you can get a good feel of what this microphone is capable of. Now, if you've already purchased something like the Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo, something like this isn't really necessary because it already comes with a good microphone. But if you have purchased just the standard kit and you are looking for a microphone, this is another one that you may want to consider. Now, we'll take a look at everything that comes inside the package here. You can see we have the receiver. And it's again designed to clip right onto the bottom there, which we will take a look at here in a minute. Then we have the transmitter, and as you can see, it's already installed in the wind muff. You can see it's a really small transmitter, comes in at about 7 grams. There's a magnet on the back there that allows you to mount it to shirts and different things like that. And they have a couple other mounting options, which we will get into here. If we go to the top portion, the first thing we have here is an adapter cable, and this is primarily used to attach it to other devices, which we will demonstrate here coming up. We have another little magnetic mounting option. This is a pendant, so you can wear it like a necklace around your neck. We have the charger for the transmitter, USB-A on that end. And then lastly here we have a magnetic clip. So if you don't want to use the magnet for mounting, you can take that off and then attach the clip. That'll allow you to pin it to shirts or jackets or collars, or as mentioned here, you can attach it to the lanyard and wear it around your neck. Now using it with your Pocket 3 is super simple. You can see we have USB-C there at the top. It just plugs in and clips to the bottom. You can go ahead and power on your Pocket 3. That will remain off until you're ready to use it. To power it on, we're just going to do a long press. You can see it comes on. These lights are blinking because we haven't connected a transmitter to it yet. As soon as we power it on, again by doing a long press, it'll go ahead and connect. Now this package comes with one transmitter. However, it is capable of connecting a second transmitter, but that will be a separate purchase. You don't have to go in and adjust any settings. As soon as it's plugged in and powered on, it will work. You can see we get that audio meter there at the top. That's signifying that it is picking up audio from the microphone. The transmitter also acts as a remote, so we can do a double press on the button on the side there, and that will start recording, and a double press, again, we'll go ahead and stop recording. It features 2 levels of noise reduction, and we can enable noise reduction just by pressing once on the button. That light will turn orange. The light here on the receiver turns orange. That way you know that the automatic noise reduction has been enabled. It also features automatic level control, so that way you don't have to worry about peaking and clipping. That can all be handled by the microphone. And when it's connected, you can see we have USB-C at the bottom, and we have USB-C on the back there. So you have a couple different ways in which you can plug it in to recharge your camera. When it's attached, it also has a quarter 20 at the bottom, so you can connect it to things like extension poles or tripods. When it's attached, you can still attach the power handle to it, and that will go ahead and charge up the device. It's just important to note that when you attach the power handle, you are unable to use the microphone. Now, although this is primarily designed to be using with an Osmo Pocket 3, it can be used with other devices as well if you use it in conjunction with this adapter. All you have to do is take the adapter cable that comes with it, plug it into the USB-C there on the receiver. Now I'm going to be plugging it into an iPad here, so we don't need this adapter, this USB-A adapter. We can remove it, plug it in, and now again we can go ahead and use it just like any traditional microphone. When it is connected to the device, we can launch the app, and you can see here it gives us all the options to adjust the settings, and we can set the level of noise reduction. And as mentioned, you can also plug this into a laptop or a smartphone. So with all that said, let's go out and we'll do some audio samples. All right, so we are out. Just going to go for a bit of a walk here, and we're going to do some audio tests with the Godox Osmo Pocket 3 microphone. And it's not overly windy today. There is some traffic noise off to the right of me, and so we're going to test out the noise cancellation after we do this recording. So right now noise cancellation is off, and we will turn it on here in a minute. And some spider webs here. Try and avoid them. And when you connect it to the app, you can actually set your level of noise reduction. So if you just need a little bit, you can enable mild noise reduction. If you're in a noisy environment, you can enable a stronger noise reduction. I think we are in spider season because there's a lot of spiders out here in the bush today. So yeah, again, this is the Godox Cube Osmo Pocket 3 wireless microphone. So now I am going to enable some noise reduction, and we'll see if I'll get rid of some of the background humming and ambient noise. So there we go. Now I have the noise reduction turned on. So you should still be able to hear me nice and clear, but some of the background noise, the birds chirping, the wind, the traffic noise, all that should be considerably less. Right now I just have it set to the mild noise reduction. I think for most scenarios that's what you want. If you turn it up too high, it can start to sound a little unnatural. So yeah, we're going to do one more test here in a second. I'm going to set the Osmo Pocket 3 down on a tripod, and we'll do a little bit of a range test. I don't even know if this is lined up or not, but I'm about maybe 30 to 40 meters away from the camera. And again, you should be able to hear me with no issue. Now, as mentioned, it is rated for 200 meters, but that's pretty excessive. Usually if you can have this type of distance and the audio is still good, then it usually is more than adequate. So yeah, folks, that is a quick look at the Godox OP3. Again, this is not a review. I'm not saying you should buy it or you shouldn't buy it, just a demonstration so you can get a feel of what it has to offer. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it had value. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.